My biggest worry right now, if you ask me what keeps me up at night now, it's Iran becoming nuclear. And it's not just missiles, which is what we keep writing about and arguing about. They're going to use missiles, they're going to attack Israel, they're going to attack Saudi Arabia, whatever. My worry is they're going to hand nuclear material off to the terrorists they are presently supplying. They are presently the biggest state sponsor of terrorism. We know, or we fear, that they're supplying Assad to kill all those people in Syria. Now, if they're supplying them with armaments now and they have nuclear material, why not give it to some of these terrorists, set off a dirty bomb in New York, Los Angeles, and then lie about it?
Does make you think, right? America's mayor on 9/11, Rudy Giuliani, worried that Iran could be behind a new wave of attacks on the U.S. That is why when claims President Obama snubbed a meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to talk about Iran first surface, planning it, people got very upset, including Democrats like New York State Assemblyman Dov Hikind. Assemblyman, there was no upside to the president denying a meeting with the prime minister.
The bottom line is, let's get this straight for all Democrats across America. The president does not like the prime minister of the state of Israel. That is a fact that you cannot deny. And the fact is that Prime Minister Netanyahu, the only democracy in the Middle East, he was elected by the people. But Obama has had a problem with him for years. And the idea, you know, Israel is the country that is being threatened. Its very survival. This is not some politics. Their survival is in jeopardy. You have Iran saying, we are going to wipe you off the face of the earth. And who is going to question that or doubt it? Netanyahu wants to meet with the president. The president should want to meet with the
Well, apparently they had an hour phone call last night. So maybe because of the dust up over this, whatever they feel toward one another, did that phone call ease your fears?
Absolutely not. The last time when the president said he had Israel's back, I became very, very concerned. The bottom line is I do not trust the president of the United States with regard to the security of the state of Israel.
So when I had Ed Koch here, Assemblyman,
Neil, I want to say
he says the president is very loyal, and Jews can rest assured that he is. Well, you have your doubts.
Well, Ed Koch, a day before when he supported Bob Turner, the Republican, didn't feel that he was a friend of Israel and then changed his mind literally within moments after that election, after visiting the White House. The bottom line is that the president has shown, look, we just had the Democratic Convention. Jerusalem, a fundamental issue, was taken out of the platform of the Democratic Party. Who was responsible? Is there any doubt in anyone's mind that people in the White House gave the okay? We don't know who gave the okay, but someone in the White House. Something is wrong. And then they take a vote of the delegates, my fellow Democrats, chant overwhelmingly when they tried to reintroduce Jerusalem. They said no. I would ask the Democratic Party to listen to the majority of the Democrats who don't want Jerusalem on the platform. Something is wrong in my party when an issue as fundamental as Jerusalem, that we don't get it. Something is wrong. And President Obama, I just don't understand the President of the United States. This is our one ally in the Middle East.
Well, let me ask you this. It's a dumb question on my part, Assemblyman, but why did Jews overwhelmingly in this country vote Democratic, and in this case, lean so heavily, 9 out of 10, I believe.
I think it's, you know, it's a disease. It has to be dealt with. It's unfortunate. The fact is that most Jews in America, or a good number of Jews in America, the issue of the well-being of Israel, the relationship between the U.S. and Israel, is not the most important issue. Things like gay marriage and abortion are much more important. But there are a great number of Jews, and some of the latest polls indicate clearly that Jews are moving away from the president. And I can't understand anyone who cares about the democracy of the Middle East called Israel. I can't understand how anyone would take a chance of giving Obama 4 more years in the White House.
Assemblyman, thank you very, very much. In the meantime, take the next 7 weeks off and call me when you get back. What if you're